The night sky of Israel all of a sudden lit up with fire. Sirens screamed across cities, phones buzzed with emergency alerts, and people rushed towards underground shelters as missiles strike through the darkness. Welcome to TimesXP. It's me, Dhruti Yatri, and this was the moment Iran launched a very powerful new wave of missile strikes. Basically, a retaliation that many are calling revenge for the killing of their supreme leader, Ali Khamenei. The targets, they were some of the most important cities in Israel, ladies and gentlemen. First came the strikes towards Jerusalem. Residents reported loud explosions echoing across the city as Iranian ballistic missiles, they stormed from the sky. Emergency services confirmed that at least several people were injured after fragments and shockwaves it struck different areas. Buildings shook, alarms blared, and civilians were told to stay inside the shelters. Well, for many residents, the night felt endless, and the barrage, it did not stop over there. Another wave of missiles headed towards Tel Aviv, Israel's financial and technological hub. Witnesses described the bright flashes in the sky as air defense systems attempted to intercept the incoming projectiles. In fact, some missiles, they were destroyed mid-air, but not all here. Explosions were reported in many different parts of the cities as debris and missile fragments struck the ground, causing visible damage to the buildings and infrastructure as well. Basically, Israel's air defense network was pushed to its limits. Systems designed to intercept rockets and ballistic threats scrambled to stop the barrage. But the sheer number of missiles launched in a short period of time, it created a dangerous challenge. Here, military analysts say that the strategy, it was clear, overwhelmed the defenses with volume. And this retaliation did not come out of nowhere. Days earlier, the US and Israel had carried out massive strikes across Iran. Warplanes targeted missile bases, naval assets, and strategic military infrastructure in several Iranian cities. According to reports, the strikes destroyed the key facilities and even damaged Iranian warships as part of an expanding military campaign. Well, those attacks came after the dramatic reports surrounding the death of Khamenei, a development that shook Iran's political system and triggered calls of retaliation across the country. And now, Iran appears to be responding with force. That's right, ballistic missiles flying towards Israeli cities, regional tensions rising by the hour, and military forces across the Middle East moving into high alert. Well, the fear now is that the conflict is entering a far more dangerous phase because what began as targeted strikes between Iran and Israel is quickly expanding into wider confrontation involving multiple countries, military alliance, and strategic assets across the region. And tonight, as sirens echo across Israeli cities and missiles continue to fly, one question hangs over the Middle East. Is this just retaliation or the beginning of a much bigger war?